Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for this following 2 weeks. Today we'll be using the tarot cards to pick up in messages for your collective and see what kind of vibrations will be close to you, all right? So Capricorn, today I will be jumping straight forward in your reading, all right? And I ask you to take your messages with an open heart, open mind, and take only what resonates with you, all right, Capricorn? We start by pulling up one card and seeing what's the main energy. And later on, let's see what messages will unfold for you. All right? Before we start, Cap, if you find it on your heart to help my work here on YouTube, our small community, please leave a hype or a like at the beginning of this video. With that, you're helping immensely my work here, more than you imagine. Okay, Capricorn. For the collective, let's see what messages are going to come through, please. Capricorn collective for this next 2 weeks of June. What is the main message? The Young Gypsy. Capricorn, for your collective, the main energy for this following weeks is asking you actually to be more courageous, be more empowered, be more free-spirited when it comes to approach whatever challenges and changes you want to do it on your life. This card is also asking for the collective to be more intuitive. Somehow, I understand that this card is a Gemini card, which is a completely different element from yours. They are very different in the way they approach change and construction, building, whatever they want in life. You're much more stable, consistent, organized. They are more creative, more intuitive. And the card is here inviting you to embody an energy that is outside of your comfort zone. We'll understand why this calling is here, all right, Cap? But it's very beautiful, and I like that for you, all right? Because your card here in this deck is the Judgment, which is a wise old man that carries on the light, the truth, and the balance. And this card here, she carries on the faith that she has on herself and the belief that she is capable of anything as long as she follows her heart. So this energy is trying to enter your vibration this next 2 weeks. It's important that you embody it, that you take it for yourself, you know. Know that it's sometimes people know they can win again because they have the good cards on their hands, you know, and they can predict what to play, when to play. And in this card here is a little bit different. Like you have just a few cards, but you know you can win because you trust that you can build a good game with the cards that will come for you. Do you understand the difference in it, Capricorn? This energy wants to enter your vibration. Let's understand why. Why is this here for Capricorn? Where do they need to embody this energy in their lives? I'm also picking up in a message that relates to you being a little bit secretive. For some of you, this won't resonate to all, but if you're planning something, I feel like someone is planning something here. Let's understand later what it is, but you're planning something, you're being a bit secretive. This could be a financial move, this could be even like a physical movement, and you feel that you can't really say it or share with others. I'm feeling that it's both ways here, Capricorn, okay? It's not very clear yet where the message go. Of course, we will pull more cards, but I feel that for some of you, it's like, yeah, some things you actually need to share with others, all right? And some, yes, you need to keep to yourself, but you're keeping everything to yourself. Calm down. Don't do that. There's some cards you need to put it like on the table. You're going. It's a little game. What is it that's going on here for Capricorn? Okay, one more cards. Capricorn. And guys, if you're listening to this sound, this is a crazy storm outside. I love it. Actually, to be honest, I absolutely love to make my readings when the forces of nature are outside, like blowing vibration towards us. I have the Gypsy Cross. This could be a new investment that you want to make, Capricorn. I have the eggs here. Wow. I just had a thunder and then I have the tower here. A storm going on outside and inside of your reading, Capricorn. You want to make an investment. You want to start something. But this new beginning, you are a bit scared. It is a little bit troubled. What is this? Here, please, for Capricorn. I have the snake. Capricorn, I feel that this reading could be what am I hearing here? Could be that you want to make literally investment, like, okay, stocks, bonds. It could also be a new move towards like a work you want, something related to your work. Could also be towards buying a house. This could involve other people, or making a significant financial or like material movement that involve others. Could be a partner, okay, for some of you. It's unclear, but there is something blocking this to happen. That's why you need to trust. Now things are starting to make a little bit more sense. It feels to me that you're waiting for someone to make the first move, and you're there observing to see if you can join the party, Capricorn. Tell me if this is right in the comments, okay? I have the tower here. What's going on with this tower? And the snake. Wow, Mask of Cells, there's something going on here, really blocking this. And the fox. Ooh, Capricorn, be careful. Be careful. I understand why you're hesitant. This could even be for some of you, maybe like it means that you're separating for someone. I'm not saying that's for everybody. This will resonate just with a part of the collect. Maybe you're separating for a person, and then like you want to split things and you are being very careful, okay, about how to approach this. This could also be, maybe you feel like a relationship is over. A relationship could be romantic for many of you, and for others could be also like literally a partnership you have with someone. You might have business, like, or even a house with someone on your family. This needs to be split, but there's a lot of there's a little bit of a mess surrounding this, and I understand why you are a bit resistant. Let's understand here. It's a lot of strong energies. Okay, please tell me more about this. Tell me more about this situation for Capricorn so we can clarify. Oof. Wow. That's strong. Oof. I feel strong that this thunder came just like now. You're really, really going through something like this, Capricorn. Ooh. The horse, interesting card, came upside down. The healer, and the message. Wow, I think that was a little bit of I feel that you cannot trust someone, or it could be that there was a sort of betrayal regarding what you run together with someone. Could be a relationship with someone, and could be like the business. I stand for that. I feel that this reading is a bit specific, but it is what it is. Someone that you thought that was loyal, you know, to you, took a different turn. The things took a different turn, Capricorn. You need time to heal. This situation needs time to heal. And I have a communication here. It's a calling for communicating. You know what I'm feeling, Capricorn? First and above all, it's give yourself some time to take a deep breath, okay, regarding the situation. If you find yourself in the middle of a storm, unable to run away from the thunders, this is literally like we're experiencing here, like just stay inside of the boat and sail until you see light, until you see clarity, okay? It will come. Maybe what you experienced right now was like a deep betrayal. Could have been also that you're applying for a work or applying for an opportunity, and then like someone that you know knew about this and went there and took that for you, or that possibility away from you. For some of you, this will resonate. This could have been also a partner, okay? With this person, definitely, oof. Anyway, give yourself some time to heal, Capricorn. There's a need to communicate here, but to send notice. I'm hearing send notice to this person, okay? But don't do this directly. They're asking you if you have the need to communicate with someone over the situation, especially if it's the person who inflicted over your achievement or over the relationship. Do it through someone, okay? This card is like a clear advice for you to do it through someone else, okay, if you have the opportunity. I have the Lucky Gypsy, one more. Interesting reading for you. Why? I have a lot of cards I won't accept. Please clarify the message for Capricorn. All right, this is interesting. I'm gonna give you a few scenarios, Capricorn, all right? If this was a partnership with someone, could have been that there was someone else involved, all right? Like two people, okay? Which means that maybe the person that you were with someone else, then there was, you came, someone, could have been that someone told you, okay, this and that informed you over that situation. I have the rest right here. This is one scenario. For some of you, you're in a relationship and then there was a triangulation on this relationship. For others, could be a situation where you have a family with someone and there's one child involved. Okay, I see a mother and a child, okay, here also. And for others that we're relating to a work, could be someone like I see a feminine figure that could have influence on this deal not happening for you, okay? If we're talking about work stuff. But I also feel that for some of you, you need to reach one of this part. Where is the younger part or like the older part? You need to reach. And that's why I feel the calling of you, like, don't reach them directly. You can use like a little bit of a funnel, you know, in order to reach this person, I need to talk to this other person. Could have been something like that. You really, I understand why the calling to stay more hopeful, to trust things are going to be fine. And you need to honor this. Even when you're going through this moment, Capricorn, that was unexpected for you, and could have generated you, or maybe will generate you to have some, loss of any kind in the near future. But it is important to understand when that card comes, right at the beginning of your spread, is telling you, it's a moment, but it will pass. You need to stay hopeful, to be less rigid, to trust more, you know. Last advice for Capricorn collective. The rats. Funny, this was the last card and came back. What else for the rats? Protect your finances, Capricorn, until this is over. Okay. It will come to an end, all right, soon. But protect your finances until this is over. What does that mean? Could be that don't overspend. What you don't need to spend, don't spend. Okay, it's not a moment for you to spend too much money to go on a trip that is expensive. No, it's not a moment to do so. Also, if you, no one needs, what is yours is yours. What you don't need to share with someone else, they don't need to know you have, all right? What is like legally yours to stay with you, others don't need to know you have. Also could be something like that. You know what I mean? What is legally to be shared is legally to be shared. Fine. You know, you face that. But what is not, keep to yourself until this is over. It's very important advice, very specific reading, but I like that for you. Very straight to the matter, Capricorn. Let me know here in the comments if this reading was meaningful and helped you, if it resonates, Cap. Don't forget to hype or like this reading. You're helping me a lot here, my work on YouTube. And of course, if you're up for another reading, subscribe to join our beautiful family here. Capricorn, I have been bringing more zodiac signs readings lately, and that has been affecting a bit the way my views fluctuated, which is supernatural as well as you add new themes, new subjects here on YouTube. So your support right now means more than anything as I start bringing more readings for the collectives. All right. Thank you so much, Cap. See you soon. Bye.